brilliant result away at Southport today. What are your thoughts on the game?
Fantastic performance. Difficult place to come, and it's generally windy here, but it was windy today, and obviously that affected the game. But you've got to adapt and deal with it, and I felt we did that incredibly well in the first half. Felt our shape was very good. We competed very well across the pitch, and I think it was important for us to score first. To find ourselves 2-0 up, it's not something we've found all that often. And second half, it was just about nullifying that initial period of pressure that we expected from them, whilst trying to have a little bit more quality on the ball. And we felt that there were goals in this game for us today. It was more a case of being solid and organised and giving very little away, which I felt in the main we did. Bar that superb save by John up to his left, I felt we restricted them to nothing too clear cut that I can think of off the top of my head. I know they had a few shots from distance, but just a real good, gritty, resilient performance, which to obviously the positives of having a clean sheet last week against Warrington, to come here and back it up, that's probably the most pleasing thing, because you have to be solid and organised, resilient, gritty, and we've got good players in the team, and we do generally have goals in us, so we got the balance right today, and just pleased for the players more than anything.
It's 3 points and a clean sheet, as you said, away from home, heading into the double games against Boston. Is there any difference in preparation, or
no? Nothing changes, and it's a win, which is what we need. It's just business as usual now. Let's get a couple of days off and rest and recover and enjoy Christmas, and a fantastic game for us to be going into on Boxing Day, the watch, and I'm sure that the supporters will be out in numbers to watch that game. It's good for us as a group to be going into that off the back of 2 clean sheets, and obviously a really good win here today. So it's a game now that we'll bounce into.
Yeah, this is on good form, especially going into those games into the new year.
Yeah, I think you're always looking to put a run of form together, and to be fair, we did put a run of form together, and then we just had a little bit of a difficult period, but we've stuck at it, and we've been better in the last 3 games. I know we didn't win against Banbury, but the second half was much improved, and on another day we'd have maybe got something out of that game. Obviously we've got a clean sheet and a point against Warrington, and we've come here today, a difficult place to come, and got a real good win with obviously another clean sheet. So it's 2 games unbeaten, and we've got to try and keep that run going for as long as we can.
A few players want to draw attention to Tommy Hughes. He's been out for quite a long time. Don't think he really put a foot wrong today.
Yeah.
Cameron Ford-Brown came off the bench, almost scored straight away.
Yeah.
Were you happy with how they impacted the game?
Yeah, I thought every single player today, to a man, did the jobs. It's as simple as that, really. I thought every single player did the jobs. I think obviously you rightly mentioned Tommy Hughes. He's been out for quite a while. And I thought he was tremendous, so composed, a good footballer anyway, but for him to get through 90 minutes, to be fair, we probably came into the game thinking maybe 60 to 70 minutes we might have to pull him, but with the game in the situation it was, and him feeling okay out there, it was just an opportunity for us to get 90 minutes into him. Probably the only downside from his perspective, and that is the yellow card. I thought it was a soft yellow card that the referee gave, and that obviously now means that he's going to be suspended, which is incredibly frustrating for him, having been out for so long, and obviously us. But taking that aside, I thought he was superb, and obviously Cameron, he deserved his opportunity to come on. He's only come on for a couple of minutes, but I wanted to get him on the pitch because he's training really well. He's gone out on loan and he's done really well on loan, and he's a player who he's got potential. So just want to get him a couple of minutes, and as you say, he should have scored, but I'm sure he'll get more opportunities going forward.
Thank you for your time.
Cheers.